Oh, hello. Ugh. So I'm sick. Ish. It's like a head cold. The rest of my body feels fine. Watch. See? But, like, up here is like, ugh. But I'm drinking tea. Oh, this is cold now, but I'm drinking it. I like that noise way too much. I haven't talked to you guys since I pissed off half of you by saying that the southern accent is the least intelligent accent, and then, which I don't disagree with. I think even Jeff Foxworthy makes that joke. And it's like, you don't want a southern accent doctor, where they're like, English accent I think is the most intelligent. They're like, oh, well, we are going to examine your brain. Unless you do like drunk Russell Brand English accent, but like Southern accent's like, oh, I'm gonna get around in there, root around in there, NASCAR. I don't know. I think all the rest of you guys are flyover states, and you should just come live in Los Angeles. And if you guys disagree with me, then woo, we disagree, and the shit goes on and gets over it. Um, didn't didn't start out this vlog with a plan, so I'm just going to kind of run with it. I've been thinking a lot today about people that are just trying to be famous and trying to be famous on YouTube, and I really had to stop and think for a second because of how much that irked me, like watching their videos and like seeing their mistitled videos, trying to like, you'd be like, oh, like like country singer falls downstairs, and then it's like them on a porch, and then they intentionally trip down some stairs, and then cut to a video of them being like, subscribe, like, check it out. And I was just like, oh my god, like they're just trying anything to be famous, like. And I was like, shoot, wait, am I trying anything to be famous? And then I had like this discussion with myself, like, am I what I hate? Should I stop? Because like, but I really feel like I have something. I really do. I feel like I have a unique perspective and a unique way of telling it, and like I'm not just like everything out there. Um, but I'm wondering, well, do they feel that way? Do they feel like, oh, I'm such a good singer and I just want people to hear me and I'm going to keep submitting to America's Got Talent and American Idol so I can be famous and da 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 da. Yeah, I want to be famous. I mean, who the fuck doesn't? That's all TV tells us to do anymore. It's like, look, we will make you famous if you are a trashy Jersey Shoresian, a pregnant mom, or you're going to dress your 2-year-old up like a Barbie doll and make her prance around dressed as Lady Gaga. Like, that's how you get famous, and then that gives you clout in America, and then TMZ will follow you around. But, like, yeah, I want to get famous and rub it in everybody that made fun of me from middle school's face. Like, my original, like, we've all thought about it. What's your Oscar speech? What's your Oscar speech? My original one was, fuck you, Mason Mazzoletti. That was like my first one because I hated this kid in middle school named Mason Mazzoletti. He wore an earring that was like a tongue ring, and he thought he was badass. And anyway, he's probably in jail now or something. Unless you're watching this, which in that case, fuck you, Mason Mazzoletti. And now we're over it, and we're best friends now. But shouldn't have given that guy's real name out on the internet. Don't Google him. Just don't. I don't know where he is. I don't want to find him. I don't want people to be like, Ross is fucking talking shit about you on the internet and stuff. But I know you're not supposed to breathe when vlogging, but I can't help it. I've got these things called lungs, which bring oxygen through blood to my brain. But back to what I was originally saying, like the reason why I still do this, and the reason why I still do Your Commercial Sucks, and make videos on my main channel that people don't get because they think I'm trying to slight the civil rights movement. But the reason why I do it is because I first of all, I'm a huge fan of satire, and I don't know if I could live in this world without making commentary on what I see wrong with it, or what I see weird about it, or just sharing these thoughts and stimulating conversation, and stimulating the right pronunciation of the word stimulating, and stimulating you guys to think, and making you guys be like, oh, like, gosh, that is weird, or I don't think that's weird, or, oh, southern accent is kind of weird sounding, or, oh, fuck you, I have a southern accent. And, like, honestly, southern accents are hot, but if you're a doctor and you're walking in, I mean, like, you guys know what uneducated accents sound like, and not all southern accents are uneducated. I should say that. We're back in this, and you guys are going to rip me apart in the comments. But, they're also like that, or the urban accent. Anything Ebonics is uneducated. I should take that away. It is uneducated. I don't know. I grew up middle class suburban person. I said ain't once. I had a black friend and he taught me the word ain't, and my parents hated that I started saying ain't. So I'd be like, oh, I gotta have no broccoli, and then I learned what a double negative was, and that I was in fact saying that yes, I am going to have some broccoli. Um, but oh wow, this is like just a real tangent. Yeah. So that's what's on my mind. Back to that person that was just trying to be famous. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think that I'm just trying to be famous. If that's why I'm doing this, and if I come off that way, God, I'll quit. Put a gun in my mouth, jump off a roof, and pull the trigger. Because you want to make sure if you're gonna kill yourself, do it right. Don't fuck it up. Said fuck 3 times, 4 times in this vlog, so if any of you guys are new viewers and hate the F word, I'm sorry. It's part of my vernacular. I'm working on getting better. And hopefully I will have big news to introduce to you guys soon. Big things are coming and they're getting so close. So close I could taste it. Oh, that got real vulgar and awkward. But look, I have a dimple. That side too. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Anyway, we've had a good 6.5 minutes of conversation. This is going to take a while to upload. Right now I'm deciding whether or not to upload this. So if you're watching this, then you know how it ended. I mean, you guys know this decision before I do, technically. Or you don't know it at all if I don't upload this. I'm probably going to upload it. I might delete this later. You guys don't need to hear all this stuff. Why am I talking? Who am I talking to? I think the NyQuil's setting in. Gotcha. All right. Well, I want to go longer. I want to talk about more stuff, but I feel like you guys are probably thrilled that we've just spent 7 minutes together. This is the equivalent of a live show. I feel like vlogs are getting longer and longer these days. So why not me? Why not I? Why not I, said the hen. There are probably like 80 of you that maybe watch this, and then maybe like 8 of you are going to comment on it. And I think Panther Lily Cat will comment on this. I think maybe Evening Buzz, if he knows about this channel, will comment on this. Danny Foley might comment on this. How do I edit this part out? That part's long and boring. Anyway, shout-outs to those people. There are probably more of you guys. Oh, a little older might comment on this. Alright, I'm going to just stop doing that. If I didn't mention you comment on this, then maybe next time I will. Next time I get really hopped up on cold medication and decide to make an 8-minute vlog, I will bless your souls and your minds and stuff like that. So anyway, what can I say that'll offend you guys this time going out? Women can't drive. Honestly, you guys cannot drive. I mean, you're allowed to. And I'm all for you guys doing it. But don't put up makeup. Don't put on makeup while you drive. Don't do it. That's garbage. It's the worst. There's nothing that guys do that's the equivalent of putting on makeup while they drive. I could honestly play with myself while I drive. And it's still not the equivalent of putting on makeup. Because this thing that you do, that thing, it's like, oh my gosh. It'd be like, you know what it'd be like? If I had an epileptic seizure while I was driving, I feel like it would be the equivalent of a woman putting on makeup while they drive. I think women could do anything that guys can. I think that they just can get away with a lot more because they have boobs. Trust me. If I had boobs, I would do the exact same thing. What do you think I'd be like if I were a girl? Stop it, Ross. You're going on for 9 minutes about the stupidest shit. You're the worst. You're the worst person in the world. Hire me for something. You guys want to hire me for something? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put something. I don't want to commit to this. I was gonna say I'll do something. If the one thing with the most thumbs up. This is what I was going to say that I'm not going to say. The thing with the most thumbs up, I will do for $5. But you guys are creative and terrible. But I just like playing games and stuff like that. I will. Okay. Here's what. People want Ross Eats Weird Shit back. So tell me what you want me to eat down below, and if I find it, I'll eat it and film it and put it on the internet. All right.